Hey, this is Jogie, and today I'm going to summarize Bulldog Cubing 2017. So I'm going to be showing all of my solves throughout this video while I kind of talk about them. And going in chronological order, the first event was 5x5. And my first 5x5 time was a 4:20 something, so it was a DNF, because the time limit is 4 minutes. But this solve was my first actual official WCA time in 5x5. I got a 3:24, as you saw there. The next event is 3x3. If you want to see any of my goals or the cubes I was using for this competition, then I made a separate video for that, so you can check my channel and find that easily. So while these 3x3 solves are going, I wanted to tell you a really cool story, something that happened early on in the competition. So at the table I was sitting at, there was a kid who, it was his first competition, and he obviously was really nervous about it, and he was using a Rubik's brand and didn't really know what to expect. And I saw it as a really good opportunity to kind of help him out, so I let him borrow one of my cubes to compete with, and I gave him some pointers about how to handle the competition and how to handle the pressure and stuff like that. And then I let him use my mat so he could practice the stack mat, the feel of it, because he was just using his phone. He was hoping for a minute 10 average, I think, and he ended up getting a sub 1 average, and it was really surprising for everybody, I think. And he had a great time, and I had a great time. I really enjoyed helping him out. I actually got to judge him a few times, and that made it all better. And so they ended up leaving shortly after that because he was only doing 3x3. But it was still a really fun highlight to my day, getting to help out new members of the community. I hope to see him at more competitions in the future. Alright, this stuff happening right now is actually my competition PB single. It was a 16.08. Now I was super happy to get it. It helped me to get the sub 20 average that I was wanting, and it was just really a great solve in general.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Alright, so now we're moving on to 2x2, and I did very poorly in 2x2. I had a few major fails that you'll see in a second, and that's kind of a low, probably the lowest point of the day.
I'll have to recover.
Unfortunately, I didn't film my last 2x2 solve because I failed to start the GoPro. I'm still kind of getting used to it. Hopefully at future competitions I will do better at that. But ended up getting a pretty solid average, almost what I was hoping to average, but not quite due to those +2s. Right. Next up is pyramids, and I really want you to see this first scramble. Notice how the yellow side is completely block built. I don't know if it was a misscramble or what, but it was super nice, and I got a really good time on it. That's my competition PB single, which is really nice. So for the rest of my pyramid solves, they were all pretty good. Nothing too spectacular, but nothing terrible. And I ended up placing 18th overall, which is a pretty solid average for me.
Oh boy.
After that, I got some food and then did square one. I didn't really care too much for square one. I didn't make the cutoff, which I guess I was kind of hoping for, but I'd never practiced it that much in the first place, so I just kind of did it for fun. And I had a great time at this competition. Besides just competing, I hung out with a lot of people, made some new friends, and really just had a great time. It was a super fun competition. The venue was nice. The day was great. It was a great day for a competition. The only issue with the competition that I'm aware of was there was a
Gosh.
shortage of batteries, so some of the displays didn't have batteries, which is too bad, but the organizers will learn from that, and next time it'll be different. If you notice, the judge for this square one attempt is actually my brother Gabriel, and you saw him in my mains and goals video for this competition. And he is starting to get a lot better at cubing. He's been doing it for a few months less than I have, and we had a great time at that competition, judging each other and having some fun like that. And so yeah, it was pretty fun. And next up after this was OH. And OH, I did well, but I could have done way better. Like, you'll see, in one of these solves, I totally failed a J-perm that actually would have been my PB single. Like, competition and practice PB single. It was a very, very good solve, but when I got to the J-perm, I messed it up, had to redo it, got another J-perm, messed that up. It was just really rough, but besides that, my OH was super good. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can let me know down below if you prefer this voiceover type video or if you liked it before where I talked about the competition in person and then showed a few of the better solves afterwards.
Alright.
I'm still trying to experiment and find the best way to do it, and so you'll have to be the judge of that. Otherwise, if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would also really appreciate that too. It lets me know that people care about my videos. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, and keep cubing, guys.
So if I don't get under a minute 30, I don't take you with it was 118. Oh, really? Okay, good.
Oh, that would have been a